This winter we've spent quite a bit of time covering the hockey and basketball teams over at the high school. We've also had a chance to follow along with the wrestling team and even check in with the Milford cheerleading squad. But there is one team at the high school that has enjoyed great success over the course of their history, and in particular over the last several seasons, and that is why tonight we turn our attention to the Milford High School swim team. Over the last few years, the Milford High School swim team has quietly been cementing a legacy of success, not only at the school, but within their league and even the entire state. That high level of achievement comes as no surprise to members of the coaching staff and school administration, who understand all too well the level of dedication each of the student athletes on the swim team possesses.
To be honest with you, we're ecstatic with the way the swim team has progressed this year. To have two teams be Hockomock League championship caliber teams, to win the championship is, I don't want to use the word lucky, but I think fortunate would be the word.
Well, and I think all season long, we've seen the hard work, the grit, the determination of this team.
Yep,
they are, the devotion and commitment to their sport is truly, it's unmatched. They are down here every day working their heart
Hours and hours in the pool, just cardio, fitness-wise. I mean, it pays off. We both have a saying, practice hard to win easy.
Absolutely.
This team gets the job done.
The program dates way back. When the school opened in 1974, there was a ready-made team here. In fact, in 1976, they won a then Southern Conference championship. And then there was a long layover between championships. And when we joined the Hawk 3 years ago, last year we won it, both the boys and the girls. I think both teams were undefeated in the Davenport division. And you know, a lot of hard work, a lot of dedicated kids that bought into what we're doing.
A key component of the swim team's success over the last 4 years has been the passion and leadership exuded by the students who currently serve as the team's captains.
When the three of us came up our freshman year, the boys teams and the girls teams are separate, and we came up swimming with kids like Kevin Bradley, who is at Notre Dame right now, swimming, Division I, and all these kids. So when they left, we didn't know what to expect as a team. And I think the fact that we've been able to pull through, win 2 division championships as a program in the new league, our first 2 years in the league, I think, has really been something special. I know I've been really happy with all of our progress. Since my freshman year, I think I've dropped about 14 seconds in my 100 breaststroke, so it's something special with the help of all the guys in the team. Nick Antonellis, who's kind of picked up the baton for Kevin after he left. So yeah, it's been a ride, it really has.
2 swimmers who have gained particular notoriety are Nick Antonellis, who took home the top spot in 2 events at the recent Hockomock League Championships, and Abby Klein, who recently overtook not 1 but 2 long-standing school swim records.
Beginning of the season, I really wasn't feeling good as my times were really slow, and I had a slow seed going into Hawks. So going into Hawk Champs, I just put myself in a mental position to achieve. I went 2:01 at Hawks, and that gave me, I believe, I was 5th seed at sectionals. So then from there, I decided I'd need to go under 2 minutes because I really wanted awesome seed for states, because I'm going after the state title. And so I just, up here, I did it. So I did it.
This past weekend, I broke the 100 fly record. I went a 59.1, and the record was 59.8. And then I also broke the 100 backstroke record, and it was a 103.8, and I went a 103.7, I believe. It's exciting because one of the backstroke record hadn't been broken for, I think, 14 years, so it's nice to have my name on the board.
13,
yeah.
Competition has gotten much more fierce for the swim team since joining the Hockomock League, but one definite plus to joining the Hawk has been the opportunity for the male and female swimmers to join forces.
When we switched leagues, we became co-ed, and that really kind of brought the team to a new level of competitiveness, because it wasn't just a bunch of girls and a bunch of boys, but it was boys and girls together, and they pushed each other in different ways. so I think that helped a lot too.
It's our third year in the Hockomock for swimming, and you kind of like get used to the intensity and the workouts, and the pace picks up when you're in this league as opposed to freshman year, especially now that boys and girls are together. You have that friendly competitive level, and it just really helps push the drive and the intensity of the sport in the team.
We had all our entries but one swim their best time at sectionals last week, both boys and girls. The only one that missed was Nick Monica, our breaststroker, and he missed by 2/100ths of a second. And those 2/100ths would have got him in the state meet, but the clock doesn't have a heart, so he didn't make it. But again, I refer back to Kate's work, designing the training program, implementing it, and getting the kids to buy into it.
The diligence of the coaching staff has made a big difference in keeping the swim team competitive year in and year out. Coach Chaplin also credits the youth swim program in town for providing local kids with a strong swimming foundation that they carry over to the high school team.
The carryover we're getting from the Milford Community Program's Stingray team is really starting to pay off. 15 years ago, when we were coaching the Milford team, there was a portion of it that was swimming lessons. You had to teach from the ground up because it was a no-cut sport. Kids wanted to be involved, and they had no experience. The Stingrays, which have been taken over by the Milford Community Program, they're now giving us swimmers on an annual basis, boys and girls, that have stroke development. They have an idea of how to race, and
They're in the upper echelon.
yeah,
kinda.
and it's a rec team. It's not a United States Swimming affiliation, but they're coming in with a skill set that's making our job a lot easier.
The Stingrays is definitely a lot less intense than this, but it got we had a feel for how to swim before we were actually here, so that was good.
Yeah, it was a basis that you could get comfortable with swimming with, so you're totally prepared for this. I really like the high school team. It's a new way to meet new people because we don't know anyone at the high school except for our grade, so it's a nice way to meet new people, and I don't know, it's a basis for the coming years.
And it's a lot of fun too. Even though swimming can be stressful sometimes, after race, it just feels so good.
That culture of support and camaraderie and really cheering each other on right to the end.
Agreed.
It's beautiful.
Yep. No, this is a true team, and you know what? We couldn't be happier for them because they deserve everything they're getting right now.
Absolutely.